So hello everyone, welcome to OneClass YouTube channel. My name is Devansh Purohit, and today we are going to go through a few popular mathematics Q&A, and a little bit background about myself. So I'm in the final year of my graduation, and I'm doing my graduation in aerospace engineering. And if you need any homework help, or if you need any tutoring or one-to-one sessions, then you can check the links in the description below. So without wasting our time, let's just move um, to the questions. So here we have the question. Um, Question number one. Use a calculator to evaluate the line integral correct to 4 decimal places. So we have the function um, line integral over curve f dot dr, where f is equal to square root of x plus y I plus y over x j. So these are basically unit vector or unit vector cap. So I'll just write it properly. So this should be square root of x plus y, and this should be I cap, this should be j cap. I and j are the unit vectors, and we have r as sine squared t I cap plus sine t cosine t j cap. So let's see what the junior tutor has given as the solution. So they have given f of x as, so f is the function which is function of x and y plus y over x j cap. Then we have function r of t, which is sine square t I plus sine t cosine t j. Now we need to find dr, because the thing is that in our original integral it is f dot dr and we have the r function. So we'll differentiate we'll just differentiate this function and we'll get so sine square t will be 2 sine t and sine will be cosine t I cap plus this will be using product rule. So this will become sine times this will be cosine will be kept constant. So sine is cosine, sine will be cosine t times cosine t, and this will be plus, and then sine will be kept constant, and my cosine will be minus of sine, and this will be dt whole multiplied by dt. So I'll just simplify this. Dr is let's say, okay, let's just stick with 2 sine t cosine t I cap plus cosine square t minus sine square t j cap, and this will be dt. Now this is, so basically what we are doing is that we are finding f of r of t. So f of r of t, and this is going to be, so in this function we are going to keep the value of the say it is like a composite function, so we are basically calculating g of x or g of f of x or f of g of x. So in the composite fashion, what we do here, in the place of x, um, what was the function? It was sine square t, sine t cosine t. So we'll just put this and we will have okay, so we'll write square root of sine square sine square t plus sine t cosine t I cap, and then plus we have this was y over x, so we have sine t cosine t over sine square t, and this will be j cap. Now we need to find the line integral c f dot dr. Now my f function is in terms of t, and my dr was always a function of t. So this will become f dot dr over the curve c will become f function f of r of t. So sine square t plus sine t cosine t and then sine square t sine t cosine t I cap plus sine t, I'll just write it here, I'll just write this again, sine square t plus sine t cosine t square root I cap plus sine t cosine t over sine square t j cap multiplied by, or basically the dot product with, this was my r of my dr, so dr was 2 times sine t cosine of t I cap plus cosine square t minus sine square t j cap. Cosine square t minus sine square t j cap times dr. Now we'll be going to take the dot product. So when we take the dot product, we have let's just see the solution which we have at this point. So okay, when we take dot product, then I dot I is 1, j dot j is 1, and I dot j is equals to j dot I, which is 0, and this is a dot product, so we'll just take the dot product, f dot dr. So this means that um, this particular term is going to multiply with this particular term, and this will multiply with this. So I will write square root of sine square t plus sine t cosine t times, or just multiplication sign, and 2 sine t cosine t plus then we have sine, then this term is going to multiply with this term, and sine t cosine t over sine square t multiplied by cosine square t minus sine square t. So here when we take what is the curve given, okay, so limit we have t is from pi over 6 to pi over 3. So we just needed to simplify till this point, and then we are going to use our calculator to evaluate this integral and find the value. So using the calculator evaluate the integral. So the integral is going to be from pi over 6 to pi over 3. We go for f dot dr, and let me just use my calculator and find this value. If I use basic integration, this will become sine of 2t. This will become sine of 2t. Okay, calculator is needed at this point of time. So it is 2 times of sine t cosine t this is quite difficult for me. So this is square root of, and then we have sine how to take this square. I will take this right sine, and then my sine variable is t, so here I'll just write x, and then plus I need a bracket here, and then a bracket close, and this will be raised to the power 2, then plus, then sine t, sine x multiplied by cos of x, and then square root is completed, multiplied by 2 into sine t cosine t, 2 into sine t into cosine, cos x into cosine of x. This will be in the bracket, this whole term. Then we have plus, and then we have another bracket open, and in the bracket this will become cosine over sine. This will become cos of x, cotangent of x, cotangent of x, and this will be multiplied with bracket open, cosine, one more bracket for square, cosine x raised to the power 2, there is 2, and then we have minus sign, minus of sine, we have x, and then it will be raised to the power 2, and so sine square x plus sine x cosine x times 2 into sine x cosine x plus cotangent. Okay, this is cotangent and cosine square minus sine square. Now my upper limit is going to be this is pi by 3, so pi by 3. I'll just write the value of pi 3.1. If pi was 3.12 by 3, and lower is 3.12 by 6, and then processing the result. Okay, this calculator is taking huge time. So yeah, so the result is correct. It is 0.542425. So the solution given here is correct. Great job. This question took a lot of time because questions like these take some time to solve. Like this was not a short question, and if we do not had any calculator, then it would have taken a lot